I know how to change my own oil. I can grow the hell out of some food.
Welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, like the video and leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. But let's get into this video.
I was reading this post this morning from a guy. He said that he hates seeing women take pictures with their behind stuck out. Like that's the only asset that they have.
That's not always true. Some women have nice breasts too.
And he really don't respect women like that. And he knows other guys don't respect them either. I don't do that. I don't even have anything to stick out anyway. But I would like to know what you guys think about that.
Lady, your friend who wrote that post is absolutely correct. Men know what time it is when they see that. Now, those men will still be in her DMs, they'll still be in her comments, but a lot of those men just want to smash. Or they're just a bunch of desperate simps in there looking for attention from any girl. But the fact of the matter is, men know exactly what that is. And let me give you an example that you can understand. If you ever go to a guy's page, he's always posing next to a car or something like that. Just like with that girl, in most situations, that is all he has to offer. And the funny thing about the guy posing with the Lamborghini and the girl posing with her butt out, both of them are going to be mad when they find out that's the only thing you want from them.
I can change brakes, so I definitely can change tires. I know how to change my own oil. I can paint walls of houses. I can put them tile things up on the roof. I can grow the hell out of some food. I can make clothes. I can wash clothes, iron clothes, fix clothes. I can do hair. I can make medicine from plants. I can do taxes. I'm starting a nonprofit. I am, how do I say this? I work out, okay? I'm physically fit. I work out. I take care of myself. I can drive. I'm ahead on my bills. I can buy my own flowers. I can arrange the flowers and I can grow the flowers. I can heal myself and I can heal others. That's just scratching the surface of me not trying to sound like I'm doing too much. Yet with all of these things that I have going on, I will never, ever explain to a man what I bring to the table. I'm 135 pounds. I can cook. I can clean. I have all of my teeth except for my wisdom teeth.
I think it's hilarious how she came online, said all of that stuff, talked about what she could do, what she would do, what she's capable of, and then at the end of all that, looked in the camera and said, but I refuse to tell a man what I bring to the table. Lady, you just did. I mean, I don't know what you call that, but that's kind of what you did. Now, normally when I see a video like this, I'm automatically thinking the girl is thirst trapping, but I'm not really getting that vibe from her. I could be wrong, but this isn't about me. So my question to the men out there is, what would stop you from dating a chick like this? Because she just said all that stuff. She mentioned how great she was, but she is single. So she hasn't locked anybody down yet. So what would stop you from dating this chick? She works out. She got a cute face. She wasn't wearing a bunch of makeup, seemed to have natural hair. It definitely seems like she's willing to do her part around the house. I want to know, what did she say that would make you hesitant to talk to this chick? Now, she didn't mention a lot of the emotional and mental stuff that men are looking for. She more or less was talking about the things she can do physically. So I'm hoping she can do those things as well. You know, listen to her man, respect her man. She didn't mention any of that stuff, so all I can do is say I hope that she has those skills as well. But based on what you heard, what would stop you from trying to talk to this chick? Now, I'm not telling any of you guys to go run over there and jump in her DMs. Y'all know how I feel about that. It's a waste of time in most situations. But if you ran across this girl on the street, would you be interested in this chick? And then if you're not interested, why? What was the thing she said or the thing she did that turned you off?
Ask this question before taking back a cheating woman.
What?
I know you love her, and it's complicated. So, if she cheated on you and you're not sure if you should take her back, here's something to think about.
Lady, there is nothing to think about. Like Jay-Z and Blackstreet said,
if this is a woman that you see a future with and you just don't know how to move past this, use this checklist to see if it's worth another try.
Checklist? We don't need no checklist because you're heading for the streets. That's what's gonna happen. Ain't no checklist involved with that. Any man out there who is doing right by his girl and she cheats on him and you take her back, you deserve exactly what you're gonna get. Because when those streets start calling again, she's gonna answer it. So forget about making a checklist. You need to check out of that relationship. And you send her back out to those streets and she's gonna get tired of it. And one day she's gonna reach out to you sounding like Adele. And you leave her right outside, right there where she belongs.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all dudes that be like going to court and fighting for y'all kids and spending like $30,000 on attorney fees and doing all this, jumping through hoops and all this extra shit, you niggas are way better than me. The moment a baby mama would make me go to court and fight to see my kid when I actively want to be in my kid's life, bro, you guys are way better than me. I swear to God, bro, I would let that kid go. Like, I know it's up. A real man would fight. I'm not a real man. I will not fly that flag. I do not want that responsibility. Because if I actively want to be in my kid's life, and you think I have to go through the courts to see my child that we created together, oh, you got me up. You can have it. You can have it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not finna go back and forth. I'm not finna argue. I don't give a about all the judgments that comes with being a quote-unquote deadbeat.
Now, I know for a fact there are a lot of men out there who feel the exact same way as this man right here. They ain't about to deal with all that. They are not about to let you stress them out about seeing their kids. And I truly understand why they feel that way. I do. But for me, I'm gonna fight. And it's only because if I have a chance of winning, I'm gonna take that chance. And it all depends if I have the money and stuff too. Because some situations you just don't have the money to fight. Getting lawyers and all that stuff. Some people don't have the money for that. But if I have the money and she's trying to put me through the ringer, I'm going to fight. I'm not gonna just walk away from my child because I made the bad decision. You gotta remember, I picked that girl. Nobody else did that. I did that. I stuck my pecker in there and a baby popped out. So I'm responsible for that. So that was my decision and I have to be accountable for that. So to me, if she's doing that and I'm in a situation where I could do it, I'm fighting. As long as there's a chance that I can win, I'm willing to take that chance. And a lot of fathers do win because a lot of these women only do it because they don't think you're going to fight. They believe you're just going to walk away and do exactly what this man said and they don't even have to do anything else. But if a man comes correct, in a lot of situations, he will win. Now, I want to stress again, I'm not knocking any man who feels like this because I do get it. I really do. Because some women use it for control. Some women use it for manipulation. Some women use it just to stress you out and make your life miserable. So I understand a man not putting himself in that situation. I just can't do that because to me, I made the mistake of choosing this bird brain to have a baby with. And now this is the consequences I gotta pay for my action. And that child had nothing to do with me making that dumb decision. I will say it's easy to say what I would do when I'm not in that situation because some of these women will make your life a living hell. Now, I do want to say there is no reason whatsoever why a man should have to fight to see his kids. Some of you women are the worst when it comes to that. For whatever reason, you feel like you got ownership of a child that we both created. And that's crazy. And I'm happy that there is a process in place to give a man a fighting chance, but there's no reason a man should ever have to be in this situation if he wants to be in his child's life. Let me make sure I say that. If a man don't want to be there, who cares? But if a man wants to be in his child's life, he's very active in his child's life, and he has to go through this. Shame on that woman. Shame on that woman, because in that situation, she is only thinking about herself and not that child, because that's the person who's going to be affected when guys like this do what he just said. He just said he's gone, and the child is not going to have a father. The child is not going to have anybody outside throwing the baseball with him or throwing a football around. The child is not going to have anybody in his life to teach him anything, and that's something the mother's going to have to deal with. But for me, I'm going to fight. But that's just my opinion on it. Tell me what you're doing. Do you feel the same way as your man, or are you going to fight for it? Leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.